You guys ever heard of fucking Alan Resnick?
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. My name is Alan, and I'm currently standing in a large American parking garage.
And I think there's like a theory about like his choice in colors with the videos to portray certain feelings or story elements.
Weekdays are by far the busiest and most profitable times for this garage, often seeing a net profit of $100,000 an hour. This is my bedroom, and I can be found here sleeping most times, unless I'm sick like I am right now. In those rare cases, I can be found over here. This is where I like to go when I'm not feeling so well. This area of the garage is perfectly equipped for dealing with me when I'm sick. It has this and this, and both of those things come in extremely handy when dealing with a medical situation. However, if you are watching this video, it is because these facilities are not capable of dealing with my specific illness or medical emergency, and I require attention outside of the garage.
Huh?
If you can help me, or have the ability to take me to a proper hospital, please pick me up now. My first girlfriend actually wrote this, and she was a sweetheart, and I just I love seeing that when I walk past it in the hall, and that's always there. If you would like more information, please go here. This is one of my favorite spots in the entire building, and it's easy to see why. The conglomerate that owns this complex is good, and they own several buildings just like it all over the world. If you happen to live near this particular facility, I would like you to know that I'm currently not feeling well and would appreciate any help you can offer. I'm looking for real tangible help and nothing else. This is one of the symptoms that I've been having, and I've been trying to find a way to get this whole thing to move forward. But these just hang out up here all the time, and I don't. Whew, it's one of these problems that you wish you didn't have, but when you have it, you just gotta deal with it.
I somewhat lose track of what I'm listening to because of what I'm watching.
And I'll be seen coughing for weeks. And I just hate it. It's one of the worst parts of the job. But you gotta move on. I just love to cough. I'd also like to thank the owners and employees who work at this fine garage. Their hard work and support have allowed me to maintain an extremely livable lifestyle for many, many years. And although I am currently experiencing an extreme medical condition, I in no way hold that against the proprietors of this establishment.
Well, maybe he does. It's because the Lynks disease is a link to another one of their videos. I think it's this one. I think he talks about having links and stuff.
Hey!
Vsauce.
Today we're going to be making a 3-tiered pot, and that's with clay. And this is a special kind of clay. This is gray 12-gauge granular clay, and the grains in granular clay, that's my little secret. So let's get started. Now this is just a warning before you get started. If you're handling clay that comes from a prison yard, you're gonna have to wash your hands before and after using it, because it's one of the easiest ways in the world to get Lynks disease, and that doesn't wash off. So we got a piece of cardboard down, and that's just gonna make the base, like the foundation. Now if you live in a house, there's a basement, and if you're making something out of clay, there's the cardboard. Now this is fun. If you hate someone, if you have hate in your heart, then I suggest working with clay, because it's a good way to hit things with a hammer.
You're wearing the headphones to hear it.
That's our base, and I have a blue splat knife, and the blue.
So right there, he likes to use a lot of the color: blue, yellow, red.
Will just smooth out any imperfections you have in your life, in your family, in your home. We're going to move over to the wheel. We're going to kind of build up sort of a gland, and that's gonna hold it together. So I'm just gonna, again, flatten the top. We're just gonna cut, and we're gonna get a good piece to work our wheel with. If you have sadness or evil in your heart, like I said, working with clay, it's the best medicine. It also cures Lynks disease. So keep that in mind. I'll have information about that up on the web. Lynks disease. You don't want to get it, but you do want to get rid of it with clay. So now we're going to move over to the wheel. Perfect. Baby, come on. Come on, baby, come on. Yes, yes! What does that look like? A tornado, an upside down tornado, or
A
sort of a weather
tornado.
front. And you can imagine this big lump at the end. That's kind of a cumulus cloud. So what are we going to do? We're going to add more clay. So again, what do? Cut clay, add bulk. Bulk to body, bulk to life. Whoa, jeez. All right. Now, just a reminder to everyone, I can say shit 3 times. 2 times. I said it once when I was explaining what I can do. Hey, Sam, if you're watching, what does this remind you of? Remind you anything? Maybe people make mistakes and they end up in a private prison that they don't want to be in for years, and they get Lynks disease. And is the right thing to do to leave that person? Sam, if you're watching, this is for you, baby.
I don't know, it's so fucking odd.
So you're probably looking at this stack of clay and saying, you're never going to get through it. There's too much clay. Well, guess what? It's not too much. It's just right, because you know what I didn't say? We're going to make something amazing tonight.
Hashtag Lynks disease.
We're going to keep working. We're not going to worry about that puddle. We're just going to keep our eye on the prize, and we're going to... Ooh! There are a lot of cords on the ground, and I just don't want links.
Call Sam and tell her to watch the show.
So now we have our skeleton, our structure made. We're going to move it back to our house, to our home, where it's going to live, and then we're going to add the rest of the... Okay, so here I have my slicing blade, and this is the kind of thing you'd kill someone in like a spy movie, but we're not in a spy movie. We're just playing with clay. Don't get links. Okay, so see, you go around the base and you cut. Beautiful. Kind of lost it in there. Whoa.
The noise.
That is part of it now.
Gross.
1.
What did he say? I think he said, "Come on, baby, I need you in my life."
1 off the base. Yeah. Yes. And it's free. It's pretty easy, and it's actually lighter than it looks. And we're gonna just kind of get it right there on the base, and that is how it starts. So that's just step 1. This is about a 9-step process. It's getting kind of out of hand. So what are we going to do? We're just going to add in another support.
Did they throw one over there on the
right? That
right?
kind of secures the whole structure.
Support, please ask.
Prime your supports. Some people call it slick, and some people call it slap. I just call it water. I'm not going to drink it, though. Let's add color. Beautiful. Now that is just a touch of red paint, and that adds kind of your own flavor, your own kind of unique look to your piece. Sometimes when God closes a door, he opens a window. But sometimes he also closes that window. That's Lynks disease. We're just gonna clean up our piece, and we're just gonna add a few more accents. And I'm not talking about the racist kind. So now it's that time to add hair to our piece. And let's just dapple it on. I'm just playing around, and this is like jazz. Now, I often get asked, where was I when I was arrested? And where did the crime take place, and who else was with me? And like I keep telling them, I was alone. I was alone. I acted alone, and it's my responsibility to deal with the consequences of my actions. If you look at that, it's almost like she's back, and she's back in my life.
Probably Sam, I guess. I don't know.
Ah! I'm just having fun. Look what we did here today. Look at what we accomplished. I didn't do it alone. I had help. I had the help of years of a free body, free of Lynks disease, free of that X. And this is my expression of beauty. And it goes in your house. And you can put it on your on things that you love. And you can give it as gifts to people you love. Make art every day. Don't smoke. I hope I've inspired you to get your hands a little wet and wild. And I guess I'll see you later. Clay nice, everybody.
I love these. I'll play one of these.
Guess what? It's me. I'm here, and I have come bearing gifts of many a bounty of gift. It's not a physical gift; it's just advice. But the main point of the advice is that cherish those you have while you have them, and forget them when they're gone. So many people have people they love, they kind of forget them while they're here, and then they die, and they remember them forever, and they can't stop thinking about them. They don't even, they just can't get them out of their heads. And my advice, and it seems like kind of common sense if you really think about it, is to cherish those you have. Hug them. If you have someone you care about, hug them. Hug them and even kiss them if your relationship is a kissing relationship. Many of my relationships are hug relationships. A couple of them are kissing relationships, and some are hand-holding relationships. But lately what I've been doing is I've been shaking everyone's hand, hugging those who let me, and kissing those who want to kiss. And then as soon as they're gone, as soon as they've died or passed on, they're gone. They're gone. I don't have to worry about that. That's kind of a weight lifted off my shoulder. And I can focus on things that are more important to me, like video games and movies and comics and stuff, and just food and snacks and life, you know, just life stuff. So anyways, I'm gonna go. I have someone who is waiting for me, and I told them I would be right back, but that was a really long time ago. So I need to check in on them because the car was hot.
I don't know. I just really like the content. It's really good. Alright, I'm going to go.
I'd like to thank you for taking time out of your day to watch this video. I'm still hoping for your support, and I can't wait for you to help me. I'll be seeing you soon.